John, how affected or not affected do you think your guys are? You mentioned the other night they better not be nervous. Do you think this playoff race, do you think this trade deadline is sort of preoccupying some of them in a way? Do they look like they're not handling it?
No.
No?
No, I don't. No.
Any sense as to what's going on with the level of play these last couple of games?
Well, I don't think we played well against Philly. I thought we put a lot of good minutes in last night and the games prior. We just haven't found a way. We haven't been – one thing's going well, we just haven't been consistent with all the things you need to do to win hockey games. One night it's our power play, one night it's our penalty killing, maybe it's our goaltending. It's been like that for a number of months within our team. But you're not going to get me to say that we haven't played good hockey here in the last 6 or 7 games, other than that the Philly game where I thought we were flat. We just haven't won. Got to find a way to win.
Are there still guys who are? You talked about this earlier about trying to anticipate the shot, right? And so that you know when it comes to you, you're ready to go and fire it. Are there still guys who are kind of struggling with that a little bit and maybe taking a little bit long shooting the puck?
No. We had chances last night. Again, I'm not going to overthink it. I watched the video, and I'm not going to overthink it, and I'm certainly not going to make it more complicated for him. I thought we were going to crawl back into the game. I don't think we were dead on our game, but it certainly wasn't a 5-2 game.
What does the absence of Nick mean on the ice and in the room?
It just gives other people opportunity. We have a good leadership group in there, and it just gives. That's not. I mean, Nick is really the thing that bothers me. I think he's finding his game. He's beginning to score. He's around the puck. He's been a really good player for us on our power play in the middle of in our setup. We're going to miss him there on the ice, absolutely, because I think he has found his game. As far as in the room, we have a leadership group, and it just falls on them.
John, do you think this team maintains the focus on generating chances, not just shots, when you talk about looking for that consistency?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think they're combined, though, too. Bad angle shots and trying to get the puck to the blue does create scoring chances. Do you think you're going to score on some of these shots? No. But it creates scoring chances and forechecking. And I've seen that improve in our game.
Because that's something you talked a lot about in the playoff series last year, was it's not just shot. Yeah. It's all about the chances. Yeah, and it is when our team, and I do think for the past 4 or 5 weeks, when we were really struggling to generate scoring chances, we really tried to simplify and really concentrate on going north and get everything and funnel them to the net. And I think it's helped our offense. I do. We had for a number of games, Islanders, Toronto, I forget who was before them, that we had some really good offensive flow. I think we've lost a little of that flow, there's no question, but I still think we're generating scoring chances. Can it go so far as choosing not to take a shot because you know there's a better opportunity to create a chance?
Well, that's overthinking it, and that's what we've tried to take out of their hands. We have really concentrated on just trying to get pucks to the blue. I mean, look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh scores 3 goals by throwing wrist shots to the net. It's hard to score goals in the league because of the way teams defend the middle of the ice and all that. So we're just trying to funnel pucks there, and it may not generate into a scoring chance, but it certainly helps your forecheck, and I think it's helped that also.
When you mentioned Pittsburgh and getting tips and deflections, is that the equivalent on offense to blocking shots on defense? You have to want to get to those areas, and you have to have a buy-in to do that?
Sure. I don't think the days of trying to knock people down in front of the net or over defensively, I don't think we did a good enough job, especially in the first one with Kooks. We got to get their stick. Kooks is just kind of there, and we have to get their stick to stop these deflections. But I think we get unlucky on the one that Z blocks, and the guy just bangs it into the open net. I am, when you're losing and they're big games and it's the Metro, and I am not going to over-dissect this hockey club because I think we have put good minutes in here. And we're going to try to stay the course and get ready for our next game.
When you look at the results you've had, not the way you've played, but the results, the record, how fortunate do you feel to be 1 point out of a wild card spot?
Yeah, we're very fortunate. Remember where the Metro was 3 months ago, and then everybody's came down to earth, including us, and we're still right in the middle of it. And we're very fortunate. So you look at it and say, we're still here. And I look at our numbers. Our offensive numbers as far as scoring goals are not going to go up. It's not going to be a great number at the end of the year. Our power play is not going. Our number is not going to go up. Our penalty killing is not going to go up. Who cares about the numbers at the end of the year? Let's worry about our numbers here with these 23, 24 games left. Let's concentrate on that bubble because we're right there. We're right there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't want to overthink it and hammer them with numbers and are we creating enough? Are we giving up too much? I just want them to get ready to play each and every game and try to find a way to win. Because I can talk to on bloom my face with you guys that, yeah, I think we've had some good minutes, and I do. I think we've had some good games. But now with 20 plus, we got to get results. We got to learn how to win again. And that's the bridge we have to cross. But you don't learn how to win again by changing things and beating them up and dissecting this and dissecting that. I'm trying to loosen them up so they can just have some flow to their game.
As tough a call as it is, we talked about this coming out of the playoffs last year. How close were you to going to Corpus Hala last night at 3-1?
Close.
Yeah.
Close, yeah. I was. Yeah, I'll leave it at that way. I was close.
Yeah, but that's a big decision because
Yeah.
it's a decision based on what your record is now, not how close you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that why you leaned?
Yeah, I just, in my gut, the third goal is a hard goal. And do I think Bob was good through the game? No, I thought it was a struggle for him through most of the night. But I also trust him, and to take him out, what does that do? I want him to work through it and work at his game because he has to be our best player in these 20-plus games. Has to be. I'm not going to go to Corpy, be mad at Bob and say, Corpy, get in there. Corpy's not going to be our best player. Bob has to be our best player. And so I need to take that in my thinking there and try to take some emotion out of it. And I do. I believe in Bob. I think he can be. I've seen him. And we have no chance if Bob isn't our best player.
He has to be your best player against Pittsburgh specifically too, right?
Yeah. No, he has to be our best player against Jersey tomorrow night. I can't get into there's something that's gone on with Pittsburgh with Bob here the last little while, but who gives a shit about Pittsburgh right now? They left town with 2 points. We have to worry. We're going to Jersey. We're going to Newark in a couple hours or in about 20 minutes so I can get the hell out of here. And that's where Bob has to be the best player. That's the only way we can look at it.